Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I'm going to talk about Canelo versus Golovkin Trilogy. Target for May 4th, says De La Hoya. And, well, you know what? I'm not surprised about this right here. If it do happen May the 4th this year. And, He fought Rocky Fielding, which was, easy money, Canelo Alvarez. But now it's Triple G. And one thing is, I'm going to say this. Oscar De La Hoya, that's his cash cow. That's what he's going to do. He's going to protect them at the same time. I mean, that's for anybody. It no matter who you are. It no matter if you're not a cash cow or not. Just like Gervonta Davis. Mayweather... Ellaby is protecting him. I mean, everybody's getting protected to a certain degree at the same time. But you know what the thing about it is, do I want to see this fight right now? If you ask me, no, I would want to see this fight right now. But hey, you know what I'm saying? It's what it is. What it is. But the thing about it is, there's a lot of other middleweights who's waiting. Charlo, Daniel Jacobs, Sergey Devinchenko, and Demetrius Andrade, and Billy Joe Saunders. They waiting for their turn at the same time, and it just seemed like, of course, they, Oscar De La Hoya is protecting his cash cow, but then on top of that, like, it still might be a good fight at the same time. I think the first fight, the second fight was better than the first fight. I would definitely say that. Between Canelo versus Golovkin, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not surprised about this move. But I think eventually Canelo is definitely gonna. I think eventually he's gonna fight the Daniel Jacobs and the Charlos and Billy Joe Saunders. I don't think he's gonna fight all of them. I don't think he's gonna fight all of them. He's gonna fight some of them. He ain't gonna fight all of them now. Demenchenko and and Demetrius Andrade. But at the same time, one thing is, it's just I'm not surprised. I think some people are gonna be surprised at the same time. Now, let me tell you something with this. Now, the reason why this fight it might do good and it might not do good. Because the reason why the first fight did good. It did great, I'm thinking, to a certain degree. But the second fight, a lot of people didn't do better than the first one. Because you would think that the second fight before the first one, after the first one, would do better than the first one. But the second one did do that great. Now this is a third one. Now, because people now, I think some people out there, and some people out there want to see him fighting somebody else. Some people out there, the other half will say they would like to see him fight Triple G again, and those people might be Canelo Alvarez fan. But some people who might want to see him fight somebody else might be Canelo Alvarez fan too. Some of them, but the ones who want to see him fight him again, because Canelo Alvarez is comfortable fighting Golovkin. He's not scared of him. It's a psychological thing too. The first fight he was backing up because he was cautious. It was a filling out fight. The whole fight. The second fight, he was in the middle of the ring, head to toe, banging with him. You know what I'm saying, backing him up. You know what I'm saying, Triple G. The fear was gone. He said, "I'm gonna let it hang. I'm gonna let it hang all out." You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'm gonna let my nuts hang." You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. And that's the thing, man. He ain't scared of him. And knowing that this fight can probably get more people to buy the zone out, because that's what they doing now. Now it's downhill now. It's a downhill slope now, because John Skipper. I'm telling you, that contract, that $360 million deal, that's not guaranteed, man. He need to fight people who's going to try to buy that out. That's what this is all about, and that's why they're doing this. And I'm not mad about it. I do want to see him fight somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's what it is. What it is. This is what we get. This is what we're going to get, and this is what might be happening. And I guarantee it's going to happen, because Triple G want this fight again, definitely. He want to get his belts back at the same time. And the fight was close. It could have went Triple G with the second fight, even the first fight. You know, I mean, the first fight was a draw between them, but it could have went any way, and the second one could have went any way. You know, some people said the judge just want to pick the more popular person, which is Canelo Alvarez, and the younger person, which is Canelo Alvarez. And he would go to Board Promotions too at the same time. It's about money at the end of the day. Remember, I told y'all it's 90%. It's 90% business in the professional boxing, then 10% in the ring. And this is what it's all about, and this is what we're getting. And Canelo Alvarez is going to have plenty of time to fight the other guys that I mentioned. He's 28 years old. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's kind of funny? Oscar De La Hoya, in his prime, in his day, he was fighting everybody. That's one thing I respect about Oscar De La Hoya. He respected a lot. He fought everybody. Bernard Hopkins. He fought Trinidad. He fought Floyd Mayweather. He fought Shane Mosley. He fought Julio Senior Cesar Chavez. I mean, that's when he was older. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how much credit can you give a person? He even fought Ike Cortez. You know, he fought a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And of course he fought Manny Pacquiao. But you know, one thing is, I mean, he lost some. You win some, you lose some. You know what I'm saying? But I respect Oscar De La Hoya too. When he was in the ring. Now the stuff that he did outside the ring, that's a total different story. But inside the ring, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But Canelo Alvarez is gonna fight some of the people. He ain't gonna fight all of them, I'm thinking, because he fought Miguel Cotto already. He fought Shane Mosley, which was on their way out the door to a certain degree. Floyd Mayweather. He fought Triple G, of course, too, at the same time. So, I mean, you know, he got big names on his resume, too, at the same time. But it can be better, man. To be on the Hall of Fame right now, I don't know right now, until he fight them other guys, whatever. And then we'll see, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, one thing is, what I'm talking, you know what? You know, it's kind of funny, as I'm thinking about it right now. You know, if he beat Canelo, like I'm talking about concisely, and knock him down or knock him out, let's say he don't get a knockout, but he knocked him down a couple of times. What I'm saying right now about people don't want to see it, it'd be irrelevant. I mean, it'd be a good fight. I mean, I don't know they're about to fight because of that, or they won't about to fight because of that. But the thing about it is, they are bad because they're Canelo fans at the same time. And then some of the people who's Triple G fan were different about the album. Now I think the people will bat it out more now because it's a Triple G Canelo Alvarez. They popular. They stars too at the same time. I mean, Canelo Alvarez is a superstar. Golovkin is it depends if you want to call him. Yeah, he's a superstar too because he fought he was on pay-per-view. You remember I always said that. So, but two superstars, and this is, and I'm not, to a certain degree, it's business. I'm not mad about it, but on the other hand, I do want to see him fight another person. But you know, so we just gotta wait and be patient, and it's all about business. And John Skipper, I think John Skipper don't mind this at all either. You know, the owner of the zone, and but it depends. Am I going to buy the out? I got to think about it. Do I see Canelo knocking out Triple G? It can happen. I can see it. And Triple G could knock out Canelo Alvarez. It can happen in this third fight. But it's kind of funny, the first and the second fight, it never happened. You know what I'm saying? So some people say, I mean, it might happen in the third one. Nobody's not going to get knocked down or knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a chess match like the first and the second one. So we got to see, man. But what do y'all guys think about this? Are y'all surprised or are you not? Or do you think Triple G need to move on and fight somebody else, or Canelo Alvarez need to fight somebody else, whatever? Or do you think this is good for boxing right now, whatever? But leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the bell icon for new notifications, new videos from me. This is JT from Bub Below the Belt. All right, bye.